I'm gonna leave this live up most likely. I usually do. Well, let me put, wait, I need to, oh shoot. I need to figure something out really quick. Hold on. I had my camera, I had my stand positioned in a way for me to record TikTok for a reel. And now I feel like I've just forgotten how I used to place the camera for, hang on a second, for, that's how long it's been. So bear with me. I just forgot how I used to place, hold on. I forgot how I used to place this for YouTube video. Jeez, I am so out of practice here. Why can't I get this to turn? No, that's not how. Oh, here we go. Wow. I'm so out of practice here. Oh my goodness. How do I get this to go down? So I'm going to change a few dolls. There we go. I'm going to change Matthias, of course. Sorry, you guys are just looking at like nothing right now, but hang on just a second. I got to figure out this tripod now. I'm like, first it took me forever just to position so that I could record on here. And now I can't figure out how to do it to hold. There we go. I've got this so twisted. There we go. Almost got it here. So bizarre. Yeah, so I haven't been on in a hot minute. Man, that's the thing about switching over from YouTube to... You guys can look at him like this for a minute. Sorry. Yeah, it's so hard like to flip things like between Instagram and YouTube. Because like I said, I haven't really spent too much time on here. So I did, like, all my settings to my tripod are for let you guys look at him. It's gonna fall over. Are for I don't know how I did this. How did I do this? There we go. There. Ah, voila, I got it. Jeez. Jesus and Mary chain. So, out of practice here. I might have to put this higher. There we go. Oops, we'll position it like that. Do I have the phone right? I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Oh, orientation is locked. Okay, I hope I'm not like upside down or anything here. Oh my goodness. Talk about, like, I'm so out of practice, which is okay, but not okay for you guys. Just for me, because I don't really care too much about this platform anymore. But I wanted to come on because I felt like showing some stuff that I recently got, and I want to change. a doll. And then on top of that, to make matters worse, so you're looking at my little Levi here, Matthias. I just, behind this dresser that I have this basket on, I accidentally dropped a box of like gorgeous tights that I was going to put on my Maddie. So I'm just not going to bring Maddie on. I do need to change my Scarlet. So let me see who's here. Oh my goodness. Okay. So Saturday Night Live. Yeah, this is literally a skit. Okay. The baby kneecap. I couldn't get, oh my gosh. And you know what? It took me forever to figure out how to mount my phone. Because as you guys know, if you do, or I'm sure a lot of you do know that Instagram is vertical, you know, and on YouTube, regularly, if you're not doing something for your YouTube story, you're just doing a regular video or a live stream, it's horizontal. So my tripod, and that took me forever to figure out how to get my tripod so that I could put my phone, hi Linda, so I could put my phone on there to record long ways, you know, vertically. And I've had it like that for a long time. So it's been such a long time since I've done anything horizontally. And yeah, so there you go. That's what's up. That is what's going on here. Okay, so let me just get some things out of the way. Also, I cannot find the outfit that I just bought from Janie and Jack. And so I feel like putting a romper on this guy because I just like the way he looks in rompers. But I want to find one of my most favorite ones. I might have already put this on him recently, but I'm feeling like doing something, or I might, maybe a bubble romper. I don't know. Maybe I'll put that one on. I'm sort of feeling like doing a bubble romper. I was looking at some old pictures that I had on my Instagram, and I'm going to get my tablet. Hold on. Because I'm not looking at the chat. So, and I have a few things to show you guys that I just ordered, or not ordered, but received in the mail. And so I'm going to show you guys those things. I like the summertime because I love bubble rompers. So, and I really do like this, you know, little knit rompers and stuff. I also like just simple onesies, especially like the newborn size, this newborn size. I prefer more simple things. Simple meaning like I prefer the because you know a real newborn would probably be in something like cozy anyway. So like cozy and comfy and soft. I gotta have a sale too. Look at how adorable this is. I'm going to be offering, I've offered this before for sale in my store. I'm going to be offering it for sale again. It's super adorable. It is a Swedish brand. Just look at the print. It has little frogs. It's like it's a little pond. So you have your bee, your ant, your lily pads, your frogs, even a little spider. That's Katie's spider friend, her captive spider friend that she just released into the wild again. And on the back is this. So don't you just love this? I don't know. I may or may not sell it. I'm looking through things, and so as I was sorting through things, I'm like, gosh, I have a lot of things. I have a lot of clothes, and I'm not using everything. So I need to have another sale. The last sale I had was pretty good, and Yeah, so it was pretty good. I see. I know that was funny. Okay, so it was pretty good. So you know, I'm just going to purge a little bit more, and I'll probably be offering some really cute things that you're not going to find, or they're going to be hard to find, or if you're obsessed, you're going to find it. If you're obsessed, you're going to find it. Oh, I know what I want to put on this guy. I put this on him before, but only the top. I'm not sure if I'll put the bottoms because I can't find them. This is what happens when you have too much stuff. I went and saw a movie today. I watched Northman, and I went with my daughter and her boyfriend. We had lunch, you know, caught a movie. I didn't pick the movie, I swear, even though I probably would have picked that movie because Alexander Skarsgård's in it, and Skarsgård, or however the heck you say it. Oh, please, I hope I find the pants. If I can't find the pantaloons to this top that I want to put on. So Northman, it's Viking mythology. I don't know if it's mythology or if it's actually true history, Viking history. But it was a good movie. And it stars Alexander Skarsgård. And I love his daddy. He's actually my favorite, my favorite Skarsgård, Stellan Skarsgård. And he's the reason why I just love that name so much. And I've named 2 of my dolls Stellan. And Bjork is in it. Yeah, Bjork. She is a goddess. Okay, I love Bjork. Who else was in it? Nicole Kidman. And then there were some other actors like I recognized, but I just couldn't remember their names. But it was good. I was also really into, so I was thinking putting this on him. He's worn this before, and I know he's like this way, but I might flip him to the side. The love for certain pieces, ladies. Yes. Hi, Mireya. Yeah, so I watched that. It was good. But oh my goodness. I'm pretty good about keeping sets together. But as I recall, the last time I used this one, I only used the shirt. So that might not be the outfit. So, I do have something to share with you guys. I put in a little order. There was this lady, doll collector, maybe, I think she paints dolls actually too. I believe it's her and her daughter, and they're from the UK. And she was selling these bottles, and they were super adorable. So I think I'm going to show that to you guys first. And then a few other things that I got. And I think I might put, I think I might end up just putting the romper that I received in the mail the other day. But I'm going to start with, oh yes, okay, so Nicole Killick, she is a Reborn artist, but she also sells other knickknacks and bric-a-bracs. You know, she sells other little things on her Instagram. So her Instagram is Willow Tree Reborns, and that's her card. Okay, and I ordered, well, she was so sweet because I wanted these bottles. I thought they were so adorable. And because it's, you know, I'm in California, I'm in the US, and she's in the UK, we weren't, you can't send liquids by mail, okay? Or maybe you can, but it's a whole other process, who knows? But the point is, like, person to person like this, you just can't do it. So she was selling these bottles sealed and filled with liquid. Look at how cute. She put a little ribbon on it. And so she was selling these bottles, and she said that, you know, she was willing to just sell it to me sealed. And then she was like, oh my gosh, the shipping is so expensive. And that's something I want to just kind of touch upon since I'm bringing up the shipping right now. Shipping to the outside, you know, international, from US to anywhere, is pretty expensive. Shipping here is also pretty expensive. I think sometimes in this direction it's a little bit cheaper, but it's still pretty expensive. So when I buy things from the UK or from Europe, anywhere in Europe or anywhere else, Australia, I'm usually getting hit with a very heavy shipping cost. I've even seen some shops that I want to buy things from that are in Germany, but they hit with a like $41 shipping cost. So, you know, so she was sweet enough. When she told me how much the shipping was, I was like, I still want it. I want the bottle because I thought it was adorable. And she put something a little extra in here. So let me open that up. She sealed it for me. I may or may not put liquid in it. I think I may just put like little cotton balls in there because that's what I've been doing. But she put a little Bambi bodysuit in there. Look how cute. So thank you to where did I put her? To Nicole at Willow Trees Reborns, www.willowtreesreborns.co.uk, or you can find her on Instagram. She's sweet to do this for me. So she sent this little extra bodysuit, which she really didn't have to, but thank you so much for doing that. It's adorable. It has Bambi and Thumper. And so here is the adorable bottle. So yeah, so we pay like a grip. It's expensive, you know, and sometimes if we really want some, it's worth it, you know, only the person. And then sometimes I do sell things on in my store and I will charge what I paid. Most of the time I'm charging less than what I paid because I'm getting hit really hard with shipping costs. But, you know, you're still getting savings passed on to you from my store, whether or not you think so. And if you can get it for yourself in the UK for cheaper than what you can get it in my store, then, you know, I applaud you for being so resourceful. But this one is 5 ounces, so it's so cute. So I got this a couple weeks ago, actually. I've been meaning to like open it up, but I didn't get to until just now. And then because she's such a sweet person and so kind, she didn't want to just send me one bottle, you know, because, you know, I was paying a lot for shipping. So it was very sweet of her. And she sent me this one as well. I'll show you guys the little romper I just took out. This one has little bees. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it's really adorable. These are great props. And she sealed the nipple. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, it's completely sealed. Oh, I think this comes off. Hang on. There we go. That's cute. I like those little swirls right there. So that's adorable. There we go. So very sweet of her. Yeah, it's always nice. It's always a nice touch. I was recently attacked because of it too, because I added a UK shipping to the cost of a brand new set. Yeah, I mean, if other people, if you know a different way to get things for cheaper, then, you know, all the power to you. She included this little bodysuit in there as well. So super cute. Look how cute that is. Thank you so much, Nicole. You're very sweet. I'm gonna put this top back on there because I don't want. So those bottles are super cute. Oh, and then she sent a few other little extras. She's so kind. She put these pacifiers in there. We have, I don't know what brand these are. I want to say it's Nook. Looks like a Nook. Has a little sloth. That's adorable. And this one has a little fox. These are cute. Oh, look at this. Just noticed something about this. Wow, I like the size of the nipple on that one. It's pretty small. I like small ones because Tice, my full body silicone, he has an open mouth, so if it's a little bit small like this, it's easier to put in his mouth. I bet you this is going to look cute. So I'm gonna bring Tice on as well, my full body silicone, and we're gonna try this in his mouth. Okay, We will try that one in his mouth. And then she also sent, look at this. She spoiled me. What a sweet lady. Okay, she also sent some scratch mittens. I always like scratch mittens. They go with everything. Look at white and blue. Adorable. Thank you so much. Okay, so that was that. Adorable. I ordered that. I'm gonna drink some water here. Hi, my tiny wonders and Yarlena's Reborns. Or Yarlena's Reborn. The bottles are really cute, and it was very nice of her to add the extras. Yes, it was. It was really kind of her. Did I miss anybody else? Susan. Hi, Susan. Hi, Stephanie. Yeah, so I got those cute things. Wow, I have a huge delay on my end over here. Let me see. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to move this entire dresser. I'm gonna need help for that because this dresser is so heavy. Okay, so I also ordered a little romper. I think I'm gonna put this on him. It's warm. I believe this one, okay, Tajani. Oh yes, this is cute. Okay. Oh, this is adorable. I like the size of it too. It's so well made. So this one has a circus theme. Now this person is, oh, I don't remember where I think she was in the US because I think I got this one really quick between the time I ordered it and received it. It has white snaps right there over the shoulders. We're definitely gonna put this one on him. It's warm. Has a nice little circus theme. You have the lady, you know, doing I don't know what position that is. On the camel, the little tiptoe ballet, the dancer on the camel. You have a hot air balloon, the dancing horse, the unicycle list, juggling, the trapeze artist, the elephant on the ball. Now, I am against circuses because it's not nice, but it's a beautiful image. I love the print on this. I just thought it was adorable. And then what do you got? You got the magician pulling a rabbit out of the hat. I think I got everything. You got a tent. Let's look in the back. The tent kind of got cut off there. There's a tent right there. So really beautiful print. And that's my favorite thing. Look at it has a tan or sand color trim around the legs. So we're going to find out what this looks like on Matthias. I think it'll be cute. I have some other things coming for him as well. For the boys, mostly that's all I have here are boys. So before I change Matthias, I think I'm going to pick something also for Tice because he is in, Easter was a little bit cool here. And he's actually wearing a sweater set and it's kind of hot. So I'm thinking of changing him. And that's why I wanted to get my, I'm a little bit annoyed right now because I don't know where I put my Janie and Jack order. Where did I put it? I know I saw it. It is so annoying. Here, give me 1 second so I can see if I can find it really quick. But I am going to bring Tice over. God, kitty. You scared me. The cat just like scared the bejesus out of me. Okay, I cannot find that romper. I'm gonna be annoyed for days now until I find it. This over here. All right. I cannot believe I don't know where I placed it. Well, the show must go on, okay? With or without that special outfit. The cat was sitting in the nest with the doll, and I don't usually like her in here because she does that. Katie always tells me to just let her be. I just don't want them all over the dolls. Okay, so sorry, I'm a little bit scrambly here. Linda says she's in New England. Oh, you'd love to see my Maddie? She's so big. And I'll show her another time when I can do this in the back room because I have more room there, but everybody's home right now. But I did post her. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted her in my Instagram story and also posted a picture of her. She looks super adorable. I know I really haven't made any videos with her here on YouTube, but she's stinking cute. She's wearing an adorable outfit from, she's wearing a super adorable outfit from Gymboree. Okay, so I went to Carter's. I did a little reel of my Carter's trip probably like 2 weeks ago, and I didn't buy any of like the tie-dye stuff because I did already have some of like the blanket and a few other tie-dye things, but instead I snagged these. Okay, so these were on sale. So these were $3.99 for the pack of headbands with the nylon bands, the stretchy nylon bands, which are really gentle on our doll's hair. It makes me like so anxious when I see like the really tight rubber bandy ones now. These are just so much more gentler on rooted hair. So I got that for my girl, and I picked up, like, because they were on sale. I know, listen to me trying to justify this, but because they were on sale, I decided to go ahead and get, let me get some light in here. I decided to go ahead and just, oops. Maybe I let too much light. To just go ahead and get two of these. Oh my goodness. I can't win. Where is that stream of light coming from? Where are you? Oh, you're right here. There. That's better. It's a little dark. Sorry about that. This is that setting sun. Okay, so I went and I couldn't just get one. I decided to go get two. Linda says it's too cold still to dress my babies in summer clothes. It was cold for the past 2 days here. It rained and everything. It was so cold. And we even turned the heater on. It was so cold. And then today, like, it was unbelievable when I saw the forecast for this weekend and it said 80 degrees. And today it's 80 degrees. So we're doing rompers. The weather, it just doesn't want to decide what it wants to be, warm or cold, but 80 is about my tolerance level. I don't like it when it gets too hot. So I got this sweater from Carter's, and this one was so cheap as well. This was, it actually was even discounted from the $7.99. So these adorable, I got it in newborn size. So they're having a little bit of a sale, at least at the one I went to. And I got it in pink as well. And this one was $14.99, but it was still discounted. It was originally um, 32, 24, $24. So I don't always look for like good deals because I'm not like one of those shoppers that am not very savvy when it comes to that. I don't have the patience for looking for good deals. So I kind of feel proud of myself that I got those things on sale and that they were so so affordable. A video on my channel with her. Okay, I'll have to make one. It's just such a big production with the big ones because I can't do it from this place right here, from where I'm at right now. She's too big for this. She's way too big for this. Oh, look at this guy. He's so cute. Okay, so this outfit, I love it. I got it at the Gap, Baby Gap, or whatever you want to call it. And I got it in 0 to 3 months. I think they did. I don't think they offered it in a smaller size than this. So, because sometimes they do offer that small newborn size that's like up to 7.5 pounds or something like that. But this one was, it's just in 0 to 3. And we can get away with a little bit of baggy. The Levi can definitely get away with small 0 to 3 month size or 3 month size stuff. Now at Carter's, I don't tend to buy 3 months for him. I just feel like it is too big. But Baby Gap and like Old Navy, their 0 to 3 months seems to run small. So I tend to like buy the 0 to 3 for Levi size dolls, my Levi's. Well, this is the only Levi I have right now, so I didn't even take any pictures of him wearing this for Instagram. So we will probably revisit this outfit again in the summer, and I'll get some nice pictures of him wearing it. I do really love it. But I will offer, I have to purge, so I have to have a sell. I think I'm going to leave his little Joey diaper on. Yeah, I think I'm leaving this one on. High Power, and I don't know if I missed anybody. I hope I didn't. Joanna. Oh, hi, Joanna. Sorry, I didn't see you there. And I hope I didn't miss it. My Tiny Wonders. I think I said you. Well, hello. I'm glad you guys are here to hang out a little bit. So those are the things I bought. And I did have 2 more things to show you, but I can't find them. So I have to look. I think they might be in the closet. Because sometimes I just have to like get things out of the way. And that's why I cannot find it. I'm giving it one last ditch effort here to see if I can find it, but I can't. So we'll just continue here. The show must go on. So let's see what this looks like on him. The fabric feels nice and thick on the top part. I don't know what kind of fabric this is. It doesn't exactly feel just like regular jersey. It feels thicker than that. So I don't know what this is, but it feels like more bounce in the stretch. Usually like really thin jersey, or will have a stretch, but the stretch will just stay. It doesn't bounce back. But this one seems to have a little bit of a bounce back in its elasticity. I hope this fits him nicely. Let's try this on. And sometimes it's really hard to find, especially in the US, outfits that are in like newborn size, just regular newborn. Because when I buy handmade stuff, sometimes it's just too big. Oh, look at that. That fits him nicely. That really does. We'll put the straps on there over in a minute. Hi, Maddie Bet. Welcome. We're just changing some dolls. we go. I have so many rompers, short rompers, long rompers. Some I was looking, so I was posting on my Instagram story old pictures of rompers that I've had, and outfits, old pictures with all different dolls that I've had, different artists that some of them I no longer even have in my collection anymore. So it was kind of nice. I was just posting them because I went way back. And I was looking at some of the outfits and I was like, oh my gosh, I still have those, because sometimes I feel like, I buy it, especially if it's like a handmade, something special and handmade. I pay a little bit more for it. And the reason I do is because I know I'm going to keep it for a long time. If the fit ends up being right, because like, look at this guy. The fit looks pretty good on him. This is so annoying. Where are you coming from? Light stream. Yeah, the fit looks really good on him. And we're just going to leave him barefoot, foot loose and fancy free. That is his outfit. Now I gotta find one, which I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with. Or, gosh, where did I put that outfit? And so I'm talking about when you can't find what you want because you have way too much stuff. I'm gonna bring a little Tice on. What is this? I would put the 0 to 3. Now that's going to be too big for Tice. Wonder if this is newborn. Yeah, this is newborn. I think I'm going to put this on Tice. So there is Matthias. Oh, thank you, Mireya. Thank you so much. Hi, Lauren. You love the hot air balloon? It's adorable, isn't it? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into doing YouTube, but the only way I enjoy it is just going live now. And I just feel like Instagram, for me, is just so much more gratifying. You can control a little bit more who sees you. At least you think you can control it. But like YouTube, if you need to block someone, all you can do is block them from like commenting. But you can't block them from seeing you. So, I mean, being here for such a long time, and well, I don't want to get into that stuff, but I just feel like it's just, I have more fun there. But when I do pop on here and I go live, I have fun this way too, interacting. So it's fun for me. It's just more energy, I guess, and more time, especially if I have to like record a video, edit it, download it from my editor, then upload it to my channel. I'm just not into that. I used to love the creative part about it, but I don't anymore. I just don't. I'd rather just do live streams. Let me take this tag off because I'm going to bring Tice on really quick. And we're going to change Tice into this adorable little bodysuit, sleeveless bodysuit. Oh, wow, wow. So there's Matthias. We'll just move him over. Okay. So I put Tice in adorable sweater set for Easter, and because it was kind of nice and cold the days leading up to Easter. And I've had this outfit since last year. I think I got it on sale. I want to say it's from M&S. I can't remember. We'll find out right now once I take it off of him. I'll look at the tag. I don't remember what store exactly, but we'll find out. So we're going to take off his little rabbit booties, which I put on the wrong feet. But it's okay. Nobody knew that. Take his little bunny slippers off. So I got this one last year, and Easter came and went, and I never got around to putting. And I think I got it, like I said, I think I got it on sale because, so it was discounted because it was getting closer to like the warmer months here in the northern hemisphere. So I decided to just hold off on using it, and then Easter rolled around, and last minute just decided I was going to put this on Tice. And the reason I put it on him is because he's on the smaller end. He's 18 inches, so he's a little bit smaller than Levi. Now I can't get away with 0 to 3 on this guy. I have, but it really depends on the cut of the outfit. It also depends on the brand. So if the brand runs small, then I can maybe get away with it. And what style is, you know, the cut, or what is it? Is it a bodysuit? Is it long sleeves? Can I get away with it? I've only put something 0 to 3 months on him once, and I got away with it because it was kind of a crossover. So it looked baggy and cute on him. But yeah, I really wouldn't. So this is M&S. It's Marks and Spencer. It's a newborn size, up to 7 pounds. So he's on the smaller spectrum of newborn. Muddy Bet says she loves Peter Rabbit. Okay, so love these balloons and camels and all. Aw, you like that romper. It's adorable, isn't it? I love bubble rompers, and I love them for the summer. It's my favorite. He looks cute just like that. But I feel hot just looking at him because it is warm today. How is this? How is this? Okay, so this has 2 buttons here on the side. 2 tight little buttons. Okay. Oh, he's such, I love this. I wish his face would stay like that. I always think he looks the most realistic like that. Just so realistic. So cute. He needs to wear something nice and cool. Thurston, what you doing? Cutie Pie Wiggleboo. I had my Julia in that brand for Easter too. Oh, and Emma, yeah, they do have some nice stuff. I remember during the pandemic though, I mean, they weren't, like, a lot of stores weren't coming out with like new things quick enough. So I got a little bored. But I'm just breaking out some of the things that I have, and I need to get some, I need to use them because that's why I bought them. So I'm thinking Let's see this on him. I'm sort of not feeling it. I don't know what it is. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling that. Ugh. This is what happens to me. Like I'm just not feeling that outfit. I don't have too many. Well, I have lots of options, but let me see what I have here. I can find something here. I wonder if this would be too big on him. This has been put away in a drawer, so I don't know if that's just going to be too big or what. Let's try it on. I mean, he's full body, so if there's not going to be, if it's a little bit baggy, I don't have to worry about cloth, any of the cloth showing. Oh, I wanted to try, but before we put that on him, I'm going to try the pacifier in his mouth. Let's see. I'm just curious. So this is the pacifier that lovely Nicole sent me. And here's a preemie little wee thummy pacifier. They make it for like really, really small babies. I don't know if you guys can see how thin the one on the left is compared to the one on the right. So I usually like this one because it's not too wide or anything like that, so it makes it easier to insert. So that's how he looks with this one. He looks super cute. And then we're going to try this one. I want to see how this one fits. I'll probably have to squeeze his cheeks for this one. Okay, the round part is a little bit bigger. Oh, that looks a little bit weird. Let me see. Oops. Let's not knock this camera down. Well, it doesn't exactly sit on his face, but still looks all right. What do you guys think? Looks all right? Let me fix his diaper a little bit. There we go. He looks good just like this. Maribeth says she likes it. Yeah, less stress in the corner of his mouth. Does he look cute? Okay, I'm glad you guys think he looks cute. He does look cute. I have to put some of these new outfits on. I am so annoyed right now. I know, first world problems, right? I'm just annoyed right now because I really wanted to put this yellow romper on him, and I don't know where I put it. Maybe it's in this drawer. I'm so annoyed right now. I just don't know where I put it. Okay. Oh my goodness. What could I have done with it? Did I put it in here? No, I didn't. It's quite annoying. Wow. And I didn't put it in here. Oh, it's such a shame. I wanted you guys to see that. I'll have to come back next weekend, time permitting. and show once I locate that outfit, because I won't have it here somewhere. Super, super annoyed. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put on this guy, we're gonna put this on him. So this one has carrots, and I want to say these are beets, but maybe it's just fat carrots. I don't know. We'll put this. This is one of my favorite outfits too. I love a lot of my rompers. I do hold on to a lot of them, especially if like the print is just incredible. I've put this one on. Who have I think I've put them on almost all the boys at some point. Oh yeah. So let's try it. I don't know if I've put it on Tice before. I don't think that I have. We're going to try it on Tice. Oh. Let me just pull this up a little bit more so his foot, you guys can see his little foot. Look at that stinky foot. These are his stinkies. These are his stinkies. So because he has that Chubbo cloth diaper, this harem pant style, look how that looks so big. I'm looking at it on camera and it looks so huge. Makes his booty look so big. There we go. And since I have your attention here, I do want to talk about something, because it affects this entire community. And of course, you know, I always talk about it here on my channel. Oh, this looks, look how wide that looks. That might look a little bit funny on him, but let's just take this out. So, oh, he's so cute. It still looks cute on him, I guess. Let me see. Well, the fit is okay. It's a little bit baggy here, but it would be on any. Look at him. Look at the head. He's so cute. So cute. But I don't know if many of you saw what Bonnie Brown posted in regards to how the counterfeit situation have affected her creativity, have affected her emotionally, and affected her ability to create. I totally understand why it would. So I don't know. I also feel like a while ago, a couple months ago, I did talk about how a counterfeit website had sneakily, you know, had snuck into reborns.com. And reborns.com, of course, immediately took the steps necessary in order to be more they took the steps necessary in order for their customers to feel safe again. And, you know, because this is a reputable website that was created. It's called reborns.com. So it was created for the people in this hobby who paint and sell. It was created for the collectors who want to sell from their personal collection, who are having a difficult time getting exposure because maybe they don't have a channel, or maybe they don't have a huge following on Instagram. I've always been really lucky when it comes to selling my dolls. I have a huge following on Instagram. I have, you know, my channel, this platform here, and it gets a lot of visibility. So when I sell something, I tend to be able to, you know, garner the attention that it needs to make the rounds and people see what I have for sale. So I've never really had to rely on a third party, you know, to have to sell my dolls. But there's people that don't have a public presence in the community. They're not public on YouTube. They're not, maybe they don't even have an Instagram where they post a lot, you know. So Reborns.com kind of filled that void. Not kind of, they basically have filled that void. And I've spent a lot of time on my channel, you know, recommending it. When people come and they ask me, you know, where should I buy? Where can I find dolls? I always tell people, look on Facebook, check around. There's a lot of reputable artists. If you can't find something in your budget, try Reborns.com. There's, you know, it's a good place to find a really large, you know, price range from affordable to a little bit pricier. So there's a wide range when it comes to affordability and price range over there. And for a long time, it really just was the place for the hobbyists and the people who want to be here for all the good reasons, because for their love of dolls. It's fine if you start a business and you have a business painting for others and selling the dolls that you paint for others. That's fine too. It's also a really great place, like I said, for those of us who want to sell from our personal collection. Reborns.com is a reputable website, and I wouldn't recommend anywhere else, because I feel like that's where a lot of the confusion comes from. People will Google Reborns and all of these counterfeits would come up. Even Amazon, eBay has tons and tons of counterfeits. So I no longer suggest, I used to a long time ago say, hey, find some dolls on eBay. You can even compare prices, but it's just saturated now with counterfeits. Those websites are just saturated with counterfeits. And the sad, most heartbreaking thing about this whole counterfeit situation is that we even have artists that have spent time in this community building a business on the backs of the sculpts that the sculptors made for this whole hobby to even be possible. They took us, like I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again, they took us out of the dark ages of painting Behringers. Nothing against Behringers and stripping Ashton Drake and stripping Paradise Gallery. Those are legitimate dolls. They're not knockoffs. Those are legitimate dolls that can be stripped for reborning. But what artists like Bonnie Brown and Laura Lee Eagles and Cassie Brace and I'm not going to start listing everybody. There's just so many artists out there. You know, Priscilla Lopez. With these artists, they've changed the dynamic of this hobby. They've changed it into a hobby where people can buy blank kits. So that they removed that step. They removed the step, that one step. Okay. And, of stripping, that extra work, and they offered blank kits, which is wonderful. So it's less work for the person who's going to paint it, either for themselves or for, you know, to move on. So anyway, as I don't want to get derailed too much by the conversation in the derailing conversation in the chat. So anyway, so we have here, you know, these artists, and then we have the artists, sculptors, and then we have the ones that Reborn. And we have some people on here that have been in this community for a while, and they've started their businesses, and they're, you know, nobody owes them a livelihood, but they've been able to make a livelihood from these authentic dolls and off the backs and hands of what these sculptors created. But what happens when an artist then decides to what happens, like, I'm not even gonna name their names, but there's like some big there is a big channel that said, and they've apologized and everything, but what happens to the other artists out there, or any artist out there that decides, you know what, I can't afford to keep spending money on authentic kits, and now I want to spend money on fakes because cost-wise it's cheaper for me. Material-wise it's cheaper to buy a knockoff. Should they, even if they're not offering these knockoffs for sale on reborns.com, I was like, I don't know, should they be allowed to offer anything, whether it's, you know, even if it's an authentic doll, should they be allowed to offer it on reborns.com? So because I was just wondering, do you guys think it compromises the integrity of that website? Now, reborns.com, when they did have that one counterfeit website sneak in and open an account there, and then they had links to fakes, you know, they took care of the problem. They banned that website, but they also added another extra layer of protection for themselves with, because most of the time what happens is these websites don't want to pay for the membership to sell on reborns.com, because they have different tiers that you can buy, like different tiers. You can buy a tier where you are allowed to sell for a month, you know, and whatever is worth your money. Then they kind of push your dolls a little bit more. Then they have, I don't know the tiers exactly, but if you go to reborns.com, you can, if you join, you'll be able to see. So they have different tiers for people who do want to sell on there. And let me just get this thought done, and then I'll read what's on here. So these people who do sell on reborns.com can choose from the tier that they want. So what reborns.com noticed was the counterfeit people websites, the ones that were selling counterfeits, were not paying for their service. They were just, because you can also sign up for free and not pay anything at all, and you can also list dolls there for free, but that doesn't guarantee that, you know, reborns.com will help promote your doll or anything like that. So they decided to add a disclaimer to the sell of anybody's accounts that were free accounts. And the disclaimer basically said, you know, this seller has not been verified or certified for being, you know, for selling authentic. So you know, basically buyer beware. I'm totally 100% behind that disclaimer, because at the end of the day, there is personal responsibility, and the person buying does have to do their due diligence if they don't want to get ripped off. So, you know, it's good that they put a disclaimer so that at least you know, people will read it and pause and be like, okay, if they're just selling for free, maybe I should look into this a little bit more. Maybe I should be cautious, because the accounts that are certified are kind of backed because they are willing to pay a fee, you know, and then they're doing business there at reborns.com. But if a person is selling fakes, maybe they're not selling them on the website, but on the side or outside of a legitimate website, do they compromise the integrity of reborns.com, even if they're selling legitimate kits there? If they are known to also sell fakes, will their presence on reborns.com make people go, oh, well, they're on reborns.com, so, and there's no disclaimer with their account, so maybe they're legit, maybe it's okay to buy from them. So that was my thoughts on that. I was really, you know, thinking about that, because honestly, if you want to sell fakes, fine, find a way to do it. Sell them on Amazon. Create a selling account for Amazon and sell your fakes that you bought from Amazon. Sell them on Amazon, but stay out of websites and places where authentic people who are for the authentic kits, people who are here with integrity, and, you know, want to support our sculptors, want to do good by this hobby, you know, go find a different platform to sell on. Sell on eBay, sell your fakes on eBay, sell your fakes on Amazon. But I feel like just stay away from our legitimate websites, where for me personally, I'm constantly recommending people go on reborns.com. And it's just a shame to let people that have no scruples and that on the side You know, maybe they're not doing it on Reborn.com, but on the side or selling fakes. I feel like they have to find somewhere else, not just to sell their fakes, but to sell everything else they're offering. Okay, so My Little World says, okay, I may be crucified for saying this, but I feel the website for created, maybe you mean the website was created for all hardworking sellers who support the sculptors who create a medium for them to paint. Yes, and a medium to build their business on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like this business, this hobby was, you know, that people are able to make a business out of painting dolls for other people was kind of the unintentional perk. Hey, that's great. That's nice that there are people that were able to make a business out of painting these blank kits, these blank dolls for other people and selling them for a profit. That's really great. That it's caused, you know, wherever it started, from the Behringers, from the Ashton Drake strip being stripped, from the Paradise Galleries being stripped, to then sculptors saying, hey, you know what? There's a void here. Let's make blank kits. Let's cut the stripping part out and let's make blank kits. And that totally revolutionized reborning, this reborn hobby. So the fact that people were able to build a livelihood around this, I'm sorry, the sculptors don't owe you, you owe them. So My Little World says, to allow sellers who paint fakes to sell, it is a slap in the face if everyone who supports the morally right thing, of everyone who supports the morally right thing. Yes, thank you. Mighty Bet says, I totally agree with you and Katie. Thank you, Mighty Bet. So those are my thoughts about it. It's like you can't ever be too careful. And I really do think that Reborns.com cares about this hobby, because they were able to fill a void here in this hobby. You know, people want people want somewhere safe to go to. I get that question every single day. Where can I buy one? Where can I get one? You know, and I always tell them, go to Reborns.com. They even have a Facebook account. I mean, well, they do, but they even have, they also have Instagram. They have an Instagram account. And Reborns.com, you guys should follow them. They have, every once in a while, they promote dolls that are for sale and advertise for sale on their site. They promote them on their Instagram account, on their social media account. So it kind of helps whoever's selling them. Sometimes I share those dolls also in my story. I mean, I may not know the artist or anything like that, but just to do good by companies that are part of the they're a part of this community, and they owe their livelihood for this community existing, and the livelihood that exists because the sculptors made these kits, you know, that were intended for hobbyists. It was intended as a DIY, but you know what? Sometimes things that are intended as a do-it-yourself, people get to build a livelihood around it. So, and it doesn't make me feel good when I see, you know, most beloved. I really love Bonnie Brown's work. You know, I don't really know her personally. I just, you know, a little bit, like, I know of her. But her sculpts have really brought me a lot of happiness. I mean, gosh, I love the Levi's so much. The accuracy, the realism in that, and the fact that we're going to be deprived of those, like, precisely, like, lifelike hands and feet and proportions and stuff. It's just sad, you know? And yeah, and it feels, you know, her post was basically, she said, you know, in a world, it just seems overrun by fakes and counterfeits. And the sad thing is, it's like, we were always fighting the counterfeits, then the people who were buying these counterfeits, and now we have to fight the artists that have turned because they feel like the sculptors owe them a livelihood. My Little World says, this is not going after anyone, but there are honest artists who didn't choose any shortcuts and they still keep painting authentic, more expensive kits. Yeah. And allowing fake supporting artists to sell on the same platform where everyone goes to prevent themselves from buying a fake, that makes no sense. Exactly. That's precisely, thank you. You compacted what I was trying to say. That is excellent. Exactly. That's my point that I was trying to make. Like, this has always been a play. I am totally 100% committed to the authentic, to the real. If that rubs the person that buys fakes the wrong way, so be it. And that is not bullying. Speaking out against fakes and saying that, you know, fakes are ruining the hobby. They're ruining the secondhand market too, because it's created a whole atmosphere of distrust, and, you know, people don't know, they're worried about, you know, is my kit authentic? Is it a fake? You know, people are worried about that. Sometimes people lose, oh my gosh, she's so cute. They lose COAs, and then they're just going to have, it's just going to be harder for them to sell it, because I mean, now I don't have all the receipts. I have COAs, but I don't have all the receipts from my my kits that I've bought. But now I'm actually, when I buy a new kit, a new blank kit that I'm going to eventually have painted in the future, I save the receipt from the dealer, the authentic dealer that is authorized by the sculptors to sell their kits. So whether it's Trueborns or whether it's McPherson's or Bountiful Baby, I save the receipts now just to prove that it's authentic. Also, I did have a very interesting question from somebody a week ago or so, and they said that they bought a kit at an estate sale, and they wanted to know, how do you know if it's authentic or not? Obviously, this was somebody that was completely new, you know, very green in the hobby. They're very new, because, or maybe they're not really in the hobby, they just saw the kit and were like, and looked into Reborns or looked into doll. I don't know. I feel like, you know, they probably did recognize the Levi. It was a fake Levi, though. In the end, it was fake. But they were asking me if, they were asking me to advise them on how to list a fake for sale. Should they not mention Reborn? Should they just put up front, you know? And I'm like, I'm not going to advise people on how to go about listing their verbiage, what verbiage they should be using to list a fake. It's not my, no. I'm completely 100%, whether you bought it accidentally, I'm not going to advise you on how to sell a fake or how to title it. If the problem was titling the fakes Reborns when they're not, you know, would that be the problem? So, you know, obviously if they were thinking about listing it, they were thinking about painting it to sell, you know? So I was totally against that, but they were nice enough to, and I asked them, go ahead, send me a picture. I'll let you know if it's fake or not. And they sent me pictures. I asked them, send me a picture of the back of the neck. It had no serial number on the back. So it was definitely a fake. I don't know how they obtained it. They told me estate sell, whatever, you know, there's lots of these fake Levi's all over Amazon and eBay. So, but yeah, I mean, honestly, like you said, and like what I was trying to get across was definitely 100%. The problem is not going to be solved. It's not like a solvable problem. I think fakes are here to stay, unfortunately. But Bonnie talking about how she feels like the counterfeits are just overrunning. I have to kind of agree, because it does feel that way, but it depends where you are. It does depend where you're looking. When I was spending more time here on YouTube, it was very disillusionizing. I was very disillusioned with the whole fighting the counterfeit. There were channels here on the medium subscriber spectrum that were friends with people that were openly buying and showing off fakes for a long time on their channels, but they were friends with them. They were telling people, you know, hey, I'm for the people, but I'm against the fakes, but I'm not going to tell my friends not to buy fakes. Well, you also don't have to comment when they open up a fake. I think one of them didn't know that the Avita's silicones were fake, but I saw their comment there. But it's just like, so it ended up escalating into the situation where, you know, gosh, you know, they're flaunting it. I just feel like YouTube is an inhospitable place for authentic dolls. It just is. There are more people that are for buying fakes. I don't know what the appeal is. I'm not saying everybody on here is for fakes. I'm just saying there is a critical mass of people on YouTube that have fakes on there's one channel, I'm not going to say the name, but they have like, gosh, they have so many subscribers, and they get like 10,000 views a video. Okay, they get like thousands and thousands of views, and they're showing fakes. They built their entire channel on fakes. So how do we fight against that? You know, you can't keep going at each other's throats like channel against channel. I can just talk about the moral stance, you know, against fakes, you know, what's wrong with it, how it affects the artist's morale, how it affects the morale of the entire community. I've been talking about how it affects the morale of the community for a long time. It's not bullying to be talking about this. In fact, there was channels that used this whole issue about counterfeits to harass My Little World and I. You know, they were telling people that we were bullying their friends with fakes. And they used those to kind of get us quiet. I know they had a different agenda, but whatever they felt it would take to run us off this platform, whether it's to make people believe that we were bullying people with fakes, that never happened. Talking about fakes and making people aware of it. And if people feel ashamed for it, you should. You're buying something fake. The excuse that you can't afford it, there are affordable options for Reborns. There really is. There really are. But My Little says, I'm still getting attacking comments on my old videos about fakes. So am I. I was just telling Christina's Reborns. I was talking to her the other day, Christina, and I was telling her that I still get attacked on here. Someone told me to go away. I'm like, well, whatever, I'm not going, but no, you go away. It sounded like a kid. I don't respond to those people. I don't respond to them. I just, you know, block, delete, whatever, you know, so that's the way of it. I don't really care. But I really do feel like it just depends on where you're at. I feel like YouTube has become saturated with fakes and approval for the whole fake, my doll, my way, you know, that famous slogan, my hobby, my way. I feel like it's just saturated. Yeah, ridiculous Kansas, buying counterfeit art in the middle of the art community. Yeah. Well, I kind of like, it's nice to say this is the painting on them and making them look, I feel like there are a few artists that make it into like an art community. I feel like this is still more leaning towards like the art part comes really from the sculptors and from the artists that make their dolls look super realistic. And then there's like a big chunk of it that I consider it more of a hobbyist community, whether the hobby is kind of a DIY kind of thing, because I think that was kind of what it was intended. I mean, in my opinion only. And where is I just had, I'm gonna change another doll. Where is, I'll have to just grab, I need it because I'm running out of light, and I did want to change another doll because I feel like he's been like totally neglected. My Tiny Wonder says, I'm using Klarna to pay for mine. Yeah, there's Klarna. There's, you know, PayPal also has like that split in 4 payment thing. Like you can split it in 4. And okay, so let me just move that guy, and I'll just put this little one. Here we'll do an outfit change on this Scarlet by Bonnie Brown. So yeah, I know I'm gonna talk about what I want to talk about. You guys can shut off if you want. It's okay. But it's an important issue to me, and I do think about it a lot. And then in light of, you know, Bonnie's recent post, like I said, it does lower the morale of the community. So I'm going to put a little romper on this guy. What happened to the romper I was going to put on him? Because he's been in this outfit for such a long time that it's time to change him before we run out of light here. I don't know. I think I might just put this on him. Let me just pull out the top. I want to see what this looks like on him. I don't always put blue on him. I feel like he needs to wear a little, oh, actually, I saw this outfit in one of my older, in an old picture, and it reminded me, and that I kind of want to put it on him again. Well, I'd never put it on him. Let me see if I can find the top. If I cannot find the top, then we will just go with something a little simpler. I have a few things here. So that is my topic little chat for today on Saturday. I had been watching Coach, oh my gosh, I didn't watch it this weekend. I might watch some tonight. I was like, I love music, and I was like seeing new music and stuff. But, oh, my little one says, I didn't know about Klarna. I have to look into it. I feel like digging in my boy bins now. I have been so into my girl dolls lately, and my boys are neglected. Every doll of mine is neglected except for Matthias and Tice lately. Mighty Bit says they stand up for buying fake and everyone should expect it. But if we stand up for buying authentic, then it's bullying. Precisely. Thank you so much for that. That's an excellent, straight to the point way to say it. Very true. Yep. I'm glad that one particular channel went sort of, not entirely, but went sort of the way of, oh, I think I'm going to put this on. Okay. I'm glad that one channel went sort of the way of backpedaling faster than an Olympian over here on this. I don't know what might have happened to, I think I'm going to do this. No one's worn this one yet. So, that was good. Although I do see people not wanting, some people feel like it's too little too late. The damage is done. That's not really for me to say, but I totally get why people would feel that way. Because it does lower the morale, cause a lot of chaos. And so this is 0 to 3 month size, I believe. Yes, it's 3 month size. I got this one from Nordstrom's. It's called First. It has this adorable little chicken eating its little chicken feed. So we're gonna do something simple on this guy. We'll see how, I don't tend to put 3 months on him, but we'll see how the size, how he does on this with this size. Again, you can get away with some baggy, a little bit of bagginess here. Did you guys watch Katie, My Little World's doll meetup video? There was a new, I don't know if she's a new artist or anything like that, but there was some new people. But she did show a table at that doll show she was at, and this lady had 2 super rare kits there for sale. That looks adorable on him. For sale for really, really cheap. I want to say it was like robbery, almost robbery over here. So yeah, she had them for sale for really, really cheap. And just let me tell you what kits those were. If you guys haven't watched it, you know what? If you haven't watched it, I'm not going to tell you what super rare kits this woman had for sale. I want you to go watch Katie's video, her doll meetup from the doll show she went to. I recommend you guys go watch it. It was pretty shocking. She had it for the kits. These 2 particular kits were for sale for cheaper than what you can find the kit for. Because one of these kits in particular, I know some people have spent over $1,000 just for the blank kit. It is that highly sought out, that highly coveted, I should say. I'll just give away, the only thing I'm going to give away about one of those kits is, it was, gosh, I wish I had a different color. I know I have them here somewhere. The only thing I'm going to give away about that, should I do brown, is that the kit is a kit by a very highly coveted and sought out kit by Joanna Kazmierczak, however you say it. So for the rare, or the rare doll collector, you're looking for rares and stuff, I highly recommend that you check that out and you see what amazing find Katie found over there. And honestly, I don't even think that artist realized what she had in her hands. Yeah, I don't. But that was kind of fun. It was really fun to see. So I might do these, but it does feel a little bit too warm for my sweater socks. I was thinking of doing blue. I might even do these. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. Oh, never mind. Don't go watch her video because she just told you. I'm just kidding. I wasn't reading the comments here, but you spilled the beans on yourself. Someone will buy it to strip it. Right? For the price she was selling it for, it's cheaper. It was cheaper. Oh my gosh, I am losing light fast. So this one kind of matches the little thingy feathers on the top of the chicken, but I'm not liking the way they look. So I'm just gonna do my sweater socks. And voila. Voila. Look at this gorgeous, look at this double chin. Double chin. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for hanging out. We've been on for 91 minutes. I am going to have to clean up all these outfits that I took out. And hopefully next week I can find that other romper, because I really want to show it to you guys. I just need to find out what I do with it. But thank you guys for hanging out and everyone who joined in the chat. Let me see if I missed anything important here. So yeah, so thank you guys for hanging out with me and talking shop here. And I'm gonna go watch me some. Well, I think actually Harry Styles was on last night. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. Oh my gosh, I saw Harry Styles on perform at Coachella last Friday, and he was just so cute. He was so cute. But I'm gonna go see what's on tonight. But I hope you guys have a really great rest of your weekend. Hopefully I'll do a little pop in with you guys next weekend, and that's it. That's all I have for you guys. Have a fabulous Saturday night. Thanks for watching. Thank you, My Little World, for moderating too. But if you guys haven't seen the meetup, the doll show that she recorded on her channel, go check it out. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.